Hey guys, guess what today is? It's meal prep, whatever day this is uploading on, and we have Dehan.
What's up, you guys?
And Logan.
What's up, guys?
And they're gonna meal prep with us. Ladies, you're welcome for having such great eye candy on today's show. These guys are college kids, they're busy, so if anybody has time to meal prep, it's probably not them. But what were you guys saying earlier about meal prepping?
It's good to find a day off.
At the same time.
It's good to find a day off like Sunday, especially us being busy, having classes and having other things, to take that night, you know, and to get meals ready through the week. So when you come home from class and you're about ready to do homework, you just pop something in the microwave and you're good to go. So it's good to find a day, wouldn't you say?
That's what I'm saying, because I think it's the hardest part to where, you know, you get done with your busy schedule and you show up and you're like, wow, I don't want to take the time to cook something or do anything like that. So, I mean, if you really plan ahead, I feel like that's the best way to really get some nutrition and just get a good meal.
Yeah, and like he said, I mean, it's about nutrition. Meal prepping, it doesn't have to be completely crazy and unrealistic, but I think that it's a good thing to focus on because it can help you become more nutritionally balanced throughout your week. So what do you need when you meal prep? I always
Giant zucchinis.
Zucchinis and giant zucchinis and Tupperware. Tupperware will really help you. I like this because it gives you two options. You can do your carbs and proteins in one and then your vegetables in another, or you can buy ones that are big enough to have all three. But definitely having Tupperware like this because you can warm it up easily. What do you guys like? This is just my selection. I have sweet potatoes, I have zucchini, which I'm going to show you how to skin them and make noodles out of them so you can still have pasta, but it's healthier. We also have spaghetti squash, where we're going to make spaghetti squash spaghetti. Yeah,
this
delicious, low carb, zero carb noodles. Then we're going to do just our basic broccoli, asparagus, some white rice. He's probably the pro at that. What? No race intended.
He slays white rice. He will dictate how you cook your rice.
Yeah, maybe you can help teach me like the perfect way. So I love turkey, ground turkey, and then of course just chicken breast. What meat do you guys like when you meal prep? Do you usually go for red meat? You like more fish? What do you like?
You not sweet anything.
Yeah.
Boys are like, we're easy.
I just
with the college kids, I mean, we kind of resort to, you know, getting the cheapest we can find.
Yeah.
But you know, when we do have that extra cash laying around, like the ground turkey is great. Ground turkey burgers are always, you know, a go-to for that.
Yeah.
Never go wrong with chicken breasts.
Yeah.
And the thing I found is that if you have like a shopping day or a designated day to go shopping, when you make a list and go out and buy your food, if you buy that week's food, like healthy wise, ground turkey and chicken and sweet potatoes and like everything she said, when you meal prep throughout that week, it's like you spend all that money on food, you're gonna eat it.
Right.
Like you're not gonna waste it and you're gonna end up eating healthy. So it's always great to spend that little extra money and go with.
Plus, it's always a bad idea to make any decisions when you're hungry.
Exactly.
So never leave yourself hungry and then you make good decisions. Okay, we're gonna get into the meat, so hold your thoughts.
Good.
Okay, Dehan, what are you doing with the turkey?
Alright, so we are going to make some ground turkey burgers. So the plan is we're just going to open up the turkey and mix it in with some seasonings and stuff, and then throw it in the oven, and then, yeah, so we're going to do that.
Easy enough.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is take some extra virgin olive oil and lay it in the bottom of this pan, add these chicken breasts, and what we're going for is like an oven roasted chicken. So we're going to lay those in there, throw some seasoning, flip them, put them in to bake at, I'm going to say 350, 15 minutes each side. Pull them out, see how they're looking, and maybe add a little extra to them. I don't know, let's see what happens. Just add a little tiny bit more.
Ew, I hate touching raw meat.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
This is some homemade salmonella right here. I'm going to cook 2 breasts out, that's alright. Portions to divide up, so instead of having 2 larger breasts, we're going to get breast reduction down to 4. So it gathers moisture on the top.
You're
and
such a
down
liar.
onto
Dehan,
the
what are you
chicken.
doing?
I am currently forming the turkey burger.
Warming.
Forming the turkey burger.
It is important to cut air holes so the chicken can breathe a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
You don't want your chicken to suffer.
Okay, so Dehan has so nicely prepared our turkey burgers, and he has mixed in a little Miss Dash. I used to use McCormick, but I've noticed that Miss Dash has lower sodium. Not that it's a huge deal. You have to know your body. If you retain water, then you probably should try to find things that are lower in sodium. So, use the backup. season with these. We're gonna pop these in the oven with the chicken. And yeah, let's not burn ourselves. One thing I was gonna say is don't think that you just need to cook your meat plain Jane. You can always add fresh ingredients. Sometimes I like cutting up fresh peppers, sprinkling it on top of your meat. You can also add dressings over your chicken. You can marinate them in. This is the lemon pepper, so you have lemon pepper chicken, or you can marinate them in the herb and garlic. This is my favorite. Or one of my all-time favorites is throwing your chicken in the crock pot on low and putting fresh salsa in there with the chicken.
That was our grandpa's recipe for a long time.
The chicken shreds really nicely. So be creative with your meat and leave in the comments below. Maybe you guys have a good recipe you want us to try. The next thing we're gonna do, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's half of a Pyrex pan of water and a little bit of olive oil we've put in there. What do you think we're gonna put in there?
I have no idea what we're doing with this. I think we're gonna make ramen. We're gonna boil this to make ramen. Ramen noodles.
Okay, so what we're going to do is this is how you bake your spaghetti squash. First and foremost, you're gonna just make a bunch of holes. Let's take off the sticker of the spaghetti squash. He's gonna go through and stab the spaghetti squash.
How deep should I go?
I mean, like
full penetration.
Oh my gosh, just get some holes going on there. Okay, now go pop that bad boy in the microwave for 5 minutes.
Do I need to put water in there with it or anything?
Just go pop it in the microwave. 5 minutes. Yep, that's good. And he's gonna kill us. While he's doing that, I was gonna show you guys, because now that we've done our protein, we're gonna move on to our carbs. And so we're creating the pastas and the things to mix in with the meats. So we are going to be making noodles. These are zucchini noodles. It's super easy. I like mine longer and thicker. It's really up to you on how you do them. This is just the easiest for me. Where did my little tool go? There it goes. All you're going to do is just take your zucchini and roll this down.
And it's making these little noodle-like structures that we're going to cook later.
And then all you will do is throw in a little bit of coconut oil or olive oil, whatever kind of oil you like to use, maybe even peanut oil. Add some garlic, add some lemon, add some salt and pepper, and then these will cook up really quickly, so make sure your heat is on low, and then they make really good pasta filling. Well, not pasta filling, but your body may think you're getting pasta, but really it's healthy. So
really, you're eating vegetables right now.
But really, we're tricking you.
And it looks like pasta.
Where are my words today? So anyways, we're gonna create a bunch of noodles, and look how much, I mean, this is only one, that's a lot. And remember, whenever you cook vegetables, they're gonna shrink down. So this may look like a lot, but we're gonna shrink it down, yes?
When you're making these, can you only make it with the skin on the outside, or can you keep going with like the insides of them?
Yeah, and then there's ways to, so it's just a whole green noodle. We want to use all the vegetable, utilize it all. I got down to where I don't want to cut myself. All of the noodles ready. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Like you can use any oil, like I said. And then some lemon, just a tiny bit of lemon. Fresh is best. That's my theory in the kitchen. Fresh is best, but whatever. This is all we have.
That's a good catchphrase. Say that.
Fresh is best.
Fresh is best.
With Carly. A little onion salt, and then the seasoning you bought for your meat can go a really long way, and it's good in lots of things. So I'm gonna put a little bit of the mustache in our noodles. And then Logie Bear, we took the zucchini, the spaghetti squash out of the microwave. And the reason why you warm it up like that a little bit is because they're really hard to cut. So now that we've cut that open, we're gonna place them in the water and the olive oil, like so.
Just
like this, yep. And then we're gonna put this in the oven with a little tin foil over the top and let these both cook through. And this will just go on the surface of the oven. Let it slowly cook through. And remember, when it comes to vegetables, try not to overcook them, because the more you cook the vegetables, I've heard that the less it breaks down the nutrients in them. Which, I don't know. What do you guys think? Isn't it like the cellulose walls and then the water depletes the vegetable, but then it's like you're just having the water? What do you think?
Osmosis.
You guys are the college kids. So just try not to totally overcook your vegetables. We're gonna let those warm up. Logan, did you put your spaghetti squash in?
Next, if you follow me over to the spaghetti squash we have prepared, Carly's gonna not open the oven for me. We have it on 350, a bake temp of 350, and it's gonna be hot, so I recommend gloves. We're gonna take that and slowly ease it on in there. Get it on in there like that.
Good job, Logan Bear. Wait. Okay, next, we're gonna multitask. We wrapped our sweet potato, we're gonna throw that in there.
Make sure there's holes in it.
And then put them in there, and then put this in there. These also cook really nicely in steamer microwave bags also, so.
A little helpful tip. that I have for potatoes is if you're gonna microwave a sweet potato, pop some holes in there, put it in a microwave for around 5 minutes. If you put a little glass of water in there too, the water will boil, create steam, and make it so your potato doesn't dry out. Little tip.
And one thing Carly really wanted to bring up is you can never make too much when you're meal prepping because you can always eat it later. So don't feel, don't worry about cooking too much. So just get as much serving as you have. So here's some. Usually when I cook rice, I have a rice cooker with that. But as of now, we're doing it in a pot. So it just says, get the serving you want, add the water. And a cool little thing for rice cookers, if you guys didn't know, even though we don't have one here, a kind of like old school way of measuring it is like you wash the rice first and then you stick your finger in there and then the water will come just about to right there, and that's when you know you got like the perfect amount of water. So here we're gonna go with this. We're just gonna pour it in this cup, measure it out, and we're gonna put the amount of water it says to, and then we're gonna let it boil, and that'll be perfect with anything we eat, the turkey burgers, the chicken breast. So
Well, like so. Get a little bit of olive oil on there so we don't get anything sticking together. Just really thinly coat that, just like so.
You're all about them zigzags, huh?
Oh yeah, money in the bank. So now we're gonna take around 10 to 12 stalks of asparagus right here. And we're just gonna lay them down in that olive oil and make sure that they're nice and coated on that side. And now when I'm doing the olive oil, I'm not pouring, like I bet you it's less than a teaspoon when I get on here. You don't want to get too much, but just enough, just really thin strand to keep it moist in there. And now next, what we're gonna do is get some seasonings. Just like that. So we have the oils and that. And now we're gonna take the top portion, crinkle that down, bottom portion, crinkle that down like so. We're gonna take this and fold it over, and take this and fold it over.
Wrap it like a baby.
And so you got a nice little Chipotle burrito. I wish. No, this is asparagus.
And now we're steaming some broccoli. I like to put my broccoli in a pot or a steamer. I don't have one, maybe I should buy one. Dehan's working on the rice. We've got our, foggy lens. We've got our sweet potatoes and our spaghetti squash cooking. And how is our meat? You're the meat man. How's the meat looking?
It's looking good. You want to come take a peek with me? Don't get that camera too close because we're going to have some steam come out. We don't want to burn no sensors. But if you look, our turkey is changing colors. No, we did not add cream of chicken, but it is because it is whitening, because it is cooking. So
and the olive oil is coming out.
And olive oil is coming out of that closet. And we got chicken that's almost done. I'd say about 5-10 more minutes on those. And
oh my gosh, not non-stop girl talk. Like I'm hanging out in the boys' treehouse club house.
Girls break my heart.
David's a softie.
Stay away from them all. Okay, so we've kind of covered a little bit of our proteins, our carbs, what we can add with.
My face still hurts.
Logan burned his eyebrows off when he opened the oven. Kind of the main section of our food. Now I want to talk about something that a lot of us are guilty of, and it's probably snacking and what you eat between meals. And that sometimes can be where it breaks you because you might not feel like it's a lot, but it adds up really quickly. So I'm going to give you some healthy ideas. Who opened these? You or you? Rice Crisp, try one. These are the cheddar
They're actually
cheese,
really good.
and they're little.
And it comes with free gluten if you read this right here. It's free gluten.
They're little, so instead of having your potato chips with your sandwiches, try these babies. They come in salt and vinegar, garlic. These ones are also really good. The pop chips, sea salt potato. They're a much healthier option. Or they have the healthy pop not ice cream. They have the healthy popcorn, which I really love. So when it comes to snacks, I try to take like 4 or 5 of these just sandwich bags and cut up some vegetables with, I love the red pepper hummus to dip them in, or I'll just do a bunch of fresh fruit, some oranges with some almonds. Then we have what
cheese
you're
sticks.
eating. Make sure you get the cheese string lights. Those are really good as well. And just creating snacks that you can just grab out of the fridge, and it's super easy. You don't have to make the decisions. That's when we make bad decisions, is when you have to make a decision and you're hangry.
We all snack. Snacking's great. Snacking's good to do. If you're gonna do it, if you make it healthy, it's that much better.
So we have blueberries, we have blackberries, we have watermelon. And I also like to put these in little bags and just get the cartons all together, so that way I have my oatmeal, I can just throw them in the oatmeal and everything's portioned out. It takes less time out of cooking. So what do you guys like for snacks? What do you turn to? Or I've been loving white grapefruits. They're so good. This is an orange.
I had a lot of cuties.
But these are really good. Cuties.
We have these little pot pies.
Step in.
So my personal favorite is getting peppers, like green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, just cutting them up, mix them up, throwing it in a bag, and
Yeah,
I feel like
one of
those
these
are really
bad
Eat
boys.
raw peppers.
That's so good.
You're good.
So now it's just about, once your meats are done, now it's just about pairing them with what you want, like what you want for your carbs, what you want with your vegetables. If you're on a strict plan and you're trying to keep your macros in check, that's all very personal and what you want it, what it comes down to for your diet. I know my split that I'm trying to do right now is 35 grams of carbs, 25 of protein, and 12 grams of fat for 4 meals a day. And that's gonna help me lose a pound a week, I believe.
That's good.
So that's not a lot. Yeah, and I'm supposed to have 4 little meals a day. Yeah, and that's per meal. And I got that off of the app called The Nutritionist. You can put in like your goal, how much you want to lose, your height, your weight, and it will break down literally everything like that for you, like your entire macros for the day, your calories, etc. Oh, did you break the tripod? Where?
I really didn't. I promise.
So, I'm doing some of the asparagus like this too. We're grilling some of it, just to
So
change
Carly's
it up,
doing it the
you
wrong
know?
way.
Just to throw you a curveball, just when you thought you knew, you don't. Kidding. Okay. I'm gonna take the spaghetti squash, and careful when it's super hot when it comes out. Of course, you're gonna just take a fork and just comb it down the spaghetti squash, and it's gonna give you. I like the seeds. I feel like they give good texture, but some people don't. So just comb down the squash and see how it's gonna give you just like this pasta look. It's really good if you add a little marinara with a turkey meatball, or you can add some teriyaki, which is really delicious, or sriracha if you like it spicy. Up to you 100%. But it's gonna, look how much far this is gonna go. And you can have a bunch of pasta noodles for the entire week.
Whoa, that actually looks like spaghetti.
Spaghetti squash.
Is that really what it's called?
Yeah.
You guys, this is really cool. I'm watching this in person, and that looks like spaghetti.
And look how much, like that is a ton. And this wasn't even a big spaghetti squash. This is only 1/2 of the guy. The other guys, you should see the other guy.
Okay, we're rolling, so.
No shade in my. Is that gonna be hot? Yeah.
Special guest.
Oh! Oh!
Spit it. Spit it out. You got some on your lip. Here, I got you.
Okay, now with the rice, we're just gonna measure out. I'm gonna do, this is a cup, so about a cup in each little guy. So that we have
Is that a
some
portobello mushroom?
carbs.
No. That does look like a mushroom, though.
What
It is
does?
a turkey burger.
Oh! I thought it was a portobello mushroom.
And you guys, the more colorful, the more points.
Yeah.
These are really colorful. This looks
So
awesome.
this will be just the basics, but
right?
then when I go, I'll warm them up, and then I'll use cut up some more fresh peppers, add some salsa, fresh tomato, or a little bit of avocado, so we can get some good fat in there. And then, but this stuff will stay really good for the whole week. But keep your fresh ingredients that you want to add to them until separate, and then you cut them up. Yeah. So look at all this food. This is plenty, you guys. It's all about them gains. Who says that?
Carly, that was so nice of you to make me this food for next week.
Helping my mom, Diet Bet 101.
Diet Bet.
Or what, rolling?
What are we
Rolling,
cooking
Carl.
today?
It's Carl the chef, everybody.
Yeah, I'm glad I showed up to supervise this stuff.
Dad, does this look healthy to you?
Yeah, looks like a lot of vegetables and a little bit of meat.
Are you drunk?
This is my
A
dad.
lot of vegetables. This is Perrier, nothing else. All right, thanks for stopping by the cooking segment. If you guys would like to see us do some more of these, leave it in the comments below. And if this was helpful, we'd love to know. Tweet your ideas to us. What else would you like to see us recreate? Do you guys have anything else to say?
Recreate. Long live Trixie.
It's not real, Santa.
You were photobombing my thing yesterday.
Photobombing? What do you have
Yeah.
to
Did you see your...
Don't forget to follow Carly for all the
What?
latest updates on fashion.
say? Follow
and cooking.
Dayon.
Yeah,
Follow Logie Bear.
My link will be, the link to my channel will be in the description. Check it out, LoganK55. Do it down. Say it.
No,
Get mad about
I don't
it. The link to Dayon's channel will be in the description. Go click it.
Right at the top of the box. Just lots of love for them. Okay, over and out. Bye.
Peace.
Love you guys.